Greetings from wherever you're watching us from. I am Grace Kinyanjui, the team leader of the St. Paul's University Virtual Campus. And this is where we are broadcasting from for the D25HG project. At the Virtual Campus, we have invested in infrastructure to support this project. We have the state-of-the-art facilities that enable audiovisual recording of the materials that we are sharing with you. Additionally, we have invested in a policy framework to support all these engagements, ranging from the disability policy, the introduction of new technologies policy, the assistive technologies policy, amongst others. Welcome to the session, and for this particular one, we'll be exploring the essence of leadership, which is a critical part of your understanding of what it means to be a true entrepreneur. As an entrepreneur, one of the key skills you need to develop is that of leadership. And for this particular segment, we will just be looking at leadership broadly as we look at the essence of what it means to be a good leader. So leadership basically is a dynamic process that involves guiding and influencing others towards a common goal. So indeed, it is a process because you have to get into it intentionally and consciously and build your leader development capacities so that you're able to transact as a leader, and you will be required to develop the key skills and engage in the styles that are relevant for leadership in any particular setting. So from the definition of leadership that we have just interacted with, leadership involves guiding others, which has a critical component of inspiring, motivating, and supporting other people so that they can reach to their optimum performance levels. While guiding as a leader, you engage in a process of influence and impact, which really is the core of leadership. Leadership is synonymous to influence. Without influence, there is no leadership. When we talk about influence, we rule out the possibility of engaging in punishment or coercive behavior or any of those other dimensions of things that may not demonstrate you as a leader or as a person who has a clear understanding of how to inspire and motivate people towards action. Leadership also involves building communities and building relationships because it's an interaction of two people. It involves a leader and a follower. There are many qualities of a leader, but there are some key qualities of a good leader. The first one is confidence. A leader has to have confidence in whatever they're engaging in. A leader has to build confidence for the people they're interacting with. And so you have to start by believing in yourself and what you do so that you're able to amplify that to the other people you're dealing with and help them realize that it is indeed possible to get to a certain place that they may not have envisioned. A leader also builds inspiration, and that is a good quality of a leader as well. A leader has to have the quality of inspiration, the ability to influence, motivate, inspire confidence so that people are able to believe in you. They say that a good leader takes people where they want to go, but a great leader takes people where they ought to go, and therefore inspiration cannot be eliminated from what would be considered a key quality of a leader. Empathy, being able to understand needs and emotions of other people, walking in their shoes and just being there to support and facilitate people as they move through the leadership task. That again is very important to espouse as a leader so that your followers are able to follow through with what you are explaining or what you require from them. And more so as an entrepreneur, there is need for you to be able to work together with the rest of the people while demonstrating that you're confident, that you can inspire, and that you are empathetic to other people's needs. There are many different leadership styles, and we will just contain this session to a few of them. The autocratic leadership style, which essentially has an element of control, and the leader takes charge of all the leadership decisions. This is a leader-centered decision-making model and a style of leading that focuses on the leader as the strict controller of all the decisions that are being made. Of course, there are pitfalls for that, but again, as an entrepreneur, depending on the nature of your business, if it is a sole proprietorship, again, you find that this is a style that you must apply in what you're doing. But then as you work with other people, there is need to engage in the democratic leadership style, which involves participation of the team members and collaboration with the team members. This promotes a sense of ownership by the people you're working with as a leader, and in many times it yields more benefits because then you're able to gain from the creativity and innovation that comes from working with other people. Then we have transformational leadership, which is centered on change and promoting a particular vision, which is important for you as a leader. There are many benefits of effective leadership. Increased productivity is one of those. When you engage in proper leadership, you're able to gain more as an entrepreneur. People are more engaged in what you're doing and what you're advocating for as a leader. And again, the quality of decision making is improved. There are many challenges of leadership. It can be very overwhelming. Leadership is a lonely journey because you may not be able to say yes to everything. But again, working with people means that there's always room for conflicts, and you have to have the right strategies to manage those conflicts as a leader. And at the same time, the challenge of continuous growth. Everything is changing, and therefore a growth mindset and a need for adaptability is one of the issues that most leaders suffer from. Leadership provides strategic direction. It helps you focus on where you're going to. It helps to embrace change and innovation that comes your way as an entrepreneur. It helps to boost employee morale if you're working with other people, and also help you retain the very good people that you're working with as a leader. In conclusion, effective leadership is a cornerstone of successful organizations, and therefore when you practice everything required of leadership, then you should be able to transform and build yourself, your team, and your organizations. Thank you.